gay.
Yeah, like literally
love,
gay.
dude.
You're punching air.
It'd be like everybody going around being like, "You like Lord of the Rings? You know that it's fucking for gay people." It'd be like, it's not. You don't understand.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to think about it. This hurts my face.
So that fucked you up too. It wasn't just Manti Te'o. That fucking
fucked me up, dude. Lene fucked me up too. I was at that point I was selling cars.
Dudes.
You should pitch as like a follow-up documentary where it's like, I might as well get in on this.
Here's
too.
my life.
Interview all the guys and
fucked ever since then. My shit's been fucked up ever since then. That was also
like a side documentary. Shane Gillis,
a guy who was slightly sad about it.
Just get a goatee, like,
oh man,
this with me.
And then, fuck, I forget what I was about to say. I was selling cars.
Yeah.
Hurt. Anyway,
Everyone called it gay.
Everybody was calling me gay.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying, "Dude, you're gay."
Within the family unit, everyone loving Notre Dame.
Everyone in my family.
Were you
defended.
like the most Manti Te'o?
No. I mean, probably maybe the most. No, the whole team. The
You were
whole
on the
family
forums.
loved Te'o.
Yeah.
I was on the forums.
Yeah.
Did they turn on
stayed
you?
on the
Did
forums.
they turn on you at all about
My
was
family?
there like a quick distancing? Like, that's not my boy.
No,
that's
my
your boy.
family stuck with Manti more than I think his dad did. His dad was kind of like, how'd you get tricked? My whole family was like, Manti did nothing wrong.
He didn't.
He did. Of course he didn't.
He didn't do anything wrong.
My whole family, dude, I've told you about my cousins. My one cousin Mike's house is blue and gold.
Yeah, you're telling
Dude.
me.
Since then,
Nice.
thank Christ, he's met a woman. He's moved on.
That's a bit of a bachelor.
He was a bachelor. He was an old bachelor.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
we used to live in a house where Hoss painted the steps
Kelly Green.
white and Kelly Green
Yeah.
for the
Dude, it
Eagles.
was blue
Yeah,
walls.
true.
The frame of every window was gold, like spray paint
Hoss
gold.
literally did this
he on
for the
meth,
Eagles.
bro?
Yeah.
This was his full house.
Yeah.
This was just his full house. Everything in the house was Notre
He
Dame.
played like a champion.
Notre Dame soap. He had the Rudy poster, the movie poster going down the length of the hall.
How did he take this?
We were all devastated. Him and his brothers, he has two brothers, they used to drive to every Notre Dame game from Mechanicsburg
Jesus.
during the day. They'd leave like Friday night, get to a 2 p.m. Saturday Notre Dame game,
See that
and drive
touchdown,
back.
Jesus?
Not drink. They didn't drink. They would drive
They're
to the
just
game,
legitimate fans.
watch the game in
Yeah.
the stands, and then get back in a van and drive for 10 hours, dude.
God.
Manti was playing for them.
Manti was playing for all of us, dude.
What if you went there and you were like, yo, I don't like sports, guys. That miss me with all this football talk. Would they be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
They wouldn't say it to your face.
They would be.
But everybody would be like, dude, that family member is definitely gay. I remember I was dating a girl at the time. There's no doubt. For
Wait,
sure.
you were what?
I was dating a girl when it was on the way to that game, that Notre Dame Michigan game, with the Lays. And it was just me and my cousin Frank and Natalie, his wife, who's the sweetest. She's an angel because Frank's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
So we're driving, middle of the night. We drove through the night. He was giving me a lecture. Oh, this is what he was talking about. He was like, if your girl, because my girlfriend didn't like Notre Dame.
Yeah.
She didn't like football. He's like, you got to get her on the program or she's out. You got to get her into the program.
She was in a car?
No, she was not in the car.
Oh, fuck.
She was mad because my girlfriend at the time broke her leg and I didn't go to the hospital because it was the Notre Dame Michigan State game. That Michigan State game. Obviously, I'm going to watch the fucking Michigan State game.
Holy
Your leg's
shit.
going to be broken tomorrow. I don't need to check in on
True.
you.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor.
This is a one-time chance.
True. That's true.
This is Notre Dame.
You made the right call. You made the
I
right call.
definitely made the right call. This is fucking
Yeah.
sick
program.
game.
You're on the program.
I was part of the program. My girlfriend needed to get with the program. She never did. And his wife, who got with the program, was in the back seat sleeping on the way. And he goes, Nat! He starts yelling at her, Nat, wake up! And she's like, what? Jesus Christ, Frank. It's
That's the program, dude.
like, what? What are you yelling at? She's like, I was asleep, asshole. Like that was- yeah.
Damn,
Anyway,
that
enough
fucking
of this talk. What else is going on?
That's
Well,
great
we
talk.
still haven't heard anything about Australia, guys. I mean, that's why we're
Oh
here.
my
Dude,
god.
the koalas.
Tell me what traveling's like. Tell me what Australia's like.
Dude,
flight
the pod-
out
It starts
was-
with the pod.
The flight out was sick.
The old
That was
aluminum
insane.
tube.
The flight out was great.
Yeah, it was.
Did you get a bed?
Oh, dude. Fucking Air Canada. Canada can go fuck itself.
Dude.
Oh, Matt told me about this with the
Canada
fucking
might
mask.
be the lamest country of all time.
They're still
Easily.
doing that shit?
Dude,
Easily.
it is if CNN was a country.
Even
Bro,
though
it
there's-
really is. That's a
CNN
fair.
was a country.
You guys are
That
Project
might be the
Veritas.
missing part of CNN. There's an A, all the A's. They just put
Oh, wow.
CNN.
True,
It's Canada.
Matt thinking outside the box.
Dude,
It's Canada.
it was still got to wear masks on flight.
Yep.
Apparently, they have different health things. They have different germs in Canada. You still need.
They have to wear a
mask
mask the whole time in the airport. People are
They
like, can you
patrol
please
it,
put
bro.
the mask on?
Yeah.
Just
like,
little
no.
Trudeau's little minions, dude, come up and down the aisle. They're wearing like nurse clothes too. It's like,
Oh,
bro,
they put on full fucking.
Yeah.
They put on like hazmat suits to feed you. It was crazy, dude.
I'm not trying to get fired up.
And we were in those.
Yeah. He's been in the cage the whole time.
he's about to be
Bro.
activated.
We were in a pod, like one of those bed seats.
yeah.
No one's around. No one. I mean, really, no one's within. No one's face is within 6 feet.
I couldn't catch a fap though. You were
could not
trying
catch
to
a
hype
fap.
me up like I could catch a fap. I was in there like
there's
I was looking
somewhere
around
the-
like, oh, I
Do you
There's
think
somewhere the
dudes
thing
have done
slides
that?
up.
Fuck
Definitely.
yeah, bro. There's
wait,
demons out there.
Are you
there's a
serious?
fap.
There's somewhere the booth goes the whole way up,
So
and
you
that door
could-
kind of closes, and you could definitely.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah, you
turbulence.
You could do like a military school fap. It's fucking
Yeah.
real quiet.
I caught one of those for real.
Did you really?
Yeah, at
I
West
mean,
Point, I whacked off in the bunks
Really?
while quitting.
That's probably why you didn't have your power.
That might have been your Faustian deal, dude.
Dude, this guy, I was asleep, and this dude comes up and goes,
dude,
woke me up like that, like hitting that hard,
dude.
because my mask, my nose was out
Yeah.
above my mask.
Matt, I had a not
Bro.
fun phone call with Matt. Like Matt was like not joking around how brutal this
Dude,
was.
it
Yeah.
was literally like I was violent, and I was half asleep. It was like a shake, and I was like, "Dude, what?" And he was like, "I'm gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna keep coming back. You can slide." And I'm like, dude,
You're pissing me
I'm
off. dude.
sleeping, dude.
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
thought there was an emergency.
I didn't even,
I woke up with a stewardess tapping my arm like hard.
dude.
I was like, holy shit.
Remember they said the vaccine was 98% effective?
All right, Bill.
Remember
Anyway,
that, though? Do you remember
Don't
that?
fucking-
I'm trying to
everyone
live
called
in
you a
Air
fucking
Canada.
idiot?
Don't get us demonetized.
I'm just
Don't
saying, do
get
you
us
remember when they said
demonetized,
everyone
You
called
can
us
say
idiots?
this. What's your favorite vaccine?
Huh?
You can ask what's your favorite vaccine. If it's not one of your favorites, that's your right to say so.
No.
Polio was good.
You're in Acapulco, dude.
I'm not in Acapulco, but dude, I've gotten gutted for fucking 2 years over this shit. Now the CDC
You were
comes
gutted.
out.
Now you're at the 2-yard line.
The CDC comes out and says natural immunity is just as good.
The family's
but I'm
watching.
a retard. Somehow I'm
Who's
a
a retard? Who called you a retard?
A million people, dude. Somehow,
People called
somehow,
you a retard.
Bill
somehow.
swims
That's
in the
what,
comments.
that's what bombing
Dude,
feels
if it
like, by
walks
the
like
way.
a duck.
No,
Yeah.
no, but
That's
that's
bombing.
not because you try to take me down. You try to light my house on fire with me in it. I rise from the fucking ashes like a phoenix.
Bill. Enough. Bill,
Because
Bill.
I might as well be a fucking virologist.
Bill, please. I'm trying to experience Air Canada.
Here's
please.
the thing.
Hey, Bill, the vaccine guy.
You can say for sure. You say, look, I'm not
Just
telling
remember
anyone.
when
not
all
to-
you guys said that and you were getting on my fucking case about how I'm not a fucking scientist and I'm a retard and now
Who
I'm
said
natural.
that?
Dude,
There's
everyone
people.
fucking said that shit.
All right,
A lot
you're
of
done.
Canadians.
You're done. Kind of.
I'm done.
All right, you're done.
Canadians.
Put him on a leash. Put him on a
Yo,
leash.
yo.
Just know you
Bill,
were
you can
laughing at
say
people
it's
saying
not
it was
my
98 for.
Spade, muzzle your dog.
Yeah,
dude.
yo, Bill.
You know,
enough.
you can say legally, you can say according to YouTube's legal team of lawyers that can
Yeah.
demonetize the platform. You
Yeah.
can say, guys, anyone, be safe, do what you got to do. It wasn't my favorite vaccine. I'm more of a polio guy.
Yeah.
One shot kill, done. I like that one.
All right, Matt. You guys are in first class,
Yeah.
and they imagine what they treated the peasants.
The peasants.
Imagine how they
Dude, it
treated
was
the
probably
coaches.
cattle prods. It's probably cattle prods. dude.
The coaches are probably
You should
living in
have
hell.
just rolled them.
I was thinking about becoming patriotic.
Let's roll.
Flight 93, straight into the Pacific. That thing. I would have done the world a favor.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
dude,
that was also Air Canada's stewardesses were all
useless.
55-year-old
Yeah, they're
CNN,
old.
dude. It was MSNBC. They definitely whack off to that.
I'm pretty sure it was Brian Stelter.
He's fired now.
Stelter is
He's fired.
king,
He's
dude.
gone.
He's gonna.
Matt,
you-
there's a video of Stelter with the mask on getting interrogated by Project Veritas. I enjoyed it, and I know it's a guilty pleasure.
Project Veritas is a guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
if you're on the plane and this guy's like tapping you, like
dude,
1 to 10,
but it
what
wasn't
are we
even a
talking?
tap. This was a smack.
Yeah.
What
It
are
was
we
a
talking?
Smack, bro.
bro.
I literally said I was laying there and I don't know if he was in earshot. I went pussy. I was so angry. I exclaimed
Yeah.
pussy from my
Wes
phone.
Watson.
I went pussy.
I was literally, and then you're in a pod, in a bed, dude. It's a tough place to be
I
talking
would just
shit.
start
Yeah, right.
screaming.
Bro, I did.
I
it.
was in there just like for 2 hours. I thought about pressing the button and being like, "Get me a drink."
Yeah.
I was like, I should do that to this guy. Press the button and be like,
Yeah.
go give me a drink.
The only retribution, I screamed pussy really loud while everyone was sleeping from my bunk. And then I also ripped the one ply in my mask. There's 2 ply. Ripped that fucking other ply open.
We both secretly ripped our plies. He walked by me and was like, can you tell? Because we both thought we were getting away with it. Because we were in the dark. We thought you could rip the bottom ply out.
So obvious.
So clear.
And I was like, I don't really eat sweets that much. But then I was running through it the other day, and I'm like, oh yeah, I would get a sweet thing every time I was in the grocery store. Anytime they're in my house, I would eat all of them. I was like, I was eating a lot of fucking sweets.
Yeah. Wait, so type 2 diabetes is when your body doesn't make enough insulin to deal with the sugar intake?
I don't know. I think that insulin finally comes into play. I have yet to research insulin, but the number one marker they give you is what percentage of your red blood cells are coated in glucose. So it's like they have literally like a sugary coating on the outside, and then like those sugar, I think like sugar, that whatever that is, the glucose, certain like molecules are like sharp and crystal-like. So then they're kind of slashing all your veins as they're moving through your body. That's why like diabetics get like fucked up
Like
things. With
blotchy
their feet,
skin.
their eyes get fucked up. They
Yeah,
can't pee after a while.
I think that's what it is. I think like insulin is what takes the glucose and turns it into energy so your body can use it.
Yeah.
And if you're getting too much glucose, then your insulin is like, like all the pies are coming down the conveyor belt and it can't handle all the glucose.
Yeah.
That's when diabetes type 2. That's type 2.
Something like that. Yeah. It just fucks you up. It's just like you just have sugar just rushing through your veins and cutting your veins, and you get all jacked up.
That rules, actually. That's
Yeah,
so extreme.
it's kind of sick.
That's so radical.
Turn into a Sour Patch Kid. What do you guys think about the hunk murderer guy,
Oh yeah.
CEO?
Do you think it was him?
okay.
I guess it was him, right?
Think he was a patsy, or do you think
I don't
he was
know.
a vicious murderer?
I'm worried about the eyebrows in the surveillance photo
Saw
and the
that.
mugshot.
I did see
I don't know
that.
if those match up.
I
That's
did
why
see
I'm
that.
holding off on having any kind of like emotional reaction to it, because I want to know if this is the real guy or not. If it's really him and they caught him, that's an interesting outcome. You know,
Yeah.
if the whole story is straight and they didn't like make up a manifesto and plan it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
But
guess
that's
that's
a crazy target though, because you would think like, I don't know. It's like, don't they usually pick like lunatic kind of like? I guess he did kind of like lose his mind.
You know, he disappeared for a few months after getting into psychedelics. I guess I'm basing this all of just like tweets about him.
For sure.
I'm
That's
not
all
gonna-
any of us have. But it was his back hurt, apparently. That's the one thing. A lot of people are lionizing him, and it's like, I get it. I do understand why, but it's like, if the back theory's true and his back hurt so bad that he girl spazzed and shot a guy, that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know if we should totally prop this up.
Back pain is like
back
that,
pain,
though.
yeah. We were
I was
just talking
telling
about
Cindy,
this.
it's emotional.
We were
It's
just
very
talking about this.
emotional.
Yeah.
You can't go around shooting people because your back hurts.
Yeah, and you gotta like weep in your bed and call your wife as she disappointingly talks to you.
Yeah.
Like I just had that a couple days ago.
I follow another Twitter account that says you should never, ever emotionally make yourself available to your wife and never eat her pussy.
Oh, I saw that too.
Did you see that?
I'm
I saw that
fan
too.
It looks like it's
Never
written by
eat
a
her
lady.
pussy.
Yeah.
Never eat her pussy.
I thought that was like a Tristan Tate tweet.
No, there's like an account I follow of like a picture of like a lady just being like, "Don't eat your wife's pussy; she'll never respect you." And every time I always can like shrug that stuff off. But
That's
every now and
crazy
again-
because that might be the moments where I feel most respected.
I know that is I do like that outcome where it's like you have to absolutely dominate women at all times. It's just a funny. I don't know. It makes me laugh. I was
It's those
telling
guys that aren't married though. They're saying this shit.
I know. Well, you're a fool for having even done it, dude. Tristan Tate would tell you you're a fool right to your face. You're a fucking fool, dude.
Oh, he's got a lot of money. I'd just be like, hey, man, I defer to you, man. You've got definitely something figured out.
I don't know. He might go to jail for sex trafficking.
That's the game you play though.
True.
You know,
yeah,
you got to put your
either-
money down if you want to get in.
Yeah, either get a wife or sex traffic. That's the move.
that's a hard penalty right there because like you're getting so much pussy that you're like busting it in. That's sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Like anytime you transport pussy across state lines.
Well, you have to mislead them. That's the key. You can move all the pussy you want in the world, but if you trick them. So
yeah, dude, that's all I ever did to get pussy. Like, yeah, come over and chill. Nah,
This
we're
is
just gonna
true.
hang out and watch. You know,
This is
you know.
true. It is. You know.
You ever see The Office?
That is a slippery slope. You have to trick them and move them across state lines. That's trafficking. You can prove it was a nasty trick.
What percentage of consensual sex do you think is trick?
Like 95.
I would say, yeah.
I would say 90. At least initially.
Dude, we've been together for 25 years. Still to this day, I feel like I have to trick her to have sex.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the number one trick? What would you say like you do?
He paints a big tunnel on the wall and she runs into. She gets a gigantic cartoon bump on her head, then he has sex with
Put like birdseed down on a plate.
I've learned that I have like one. I was like talking to my wife about this yesterday. We went for a nice walk and we were just talking about her monthly cycle and and she was explaining to me. She's like, "Yeah, I'm like fuck the week before my period. The week during, I'm like whatever. The week after, I'm like furious, and then I'm like, so you have 3 bad weeks out of the month." She's like, "Yeah, but then I'm really horny on that 4th week." I'm like, "Yeah, it's so sick."
Yeah, let's go.
And we have just like one glorious week per month, and it's so tight, dude.
Yeah, I'm mostly
So juicy for me and nice to me.
Most of my trickery involves trying to make her think that I'm not constantly thinking about banging.
Yeah,
banging. Nice.
And then she can eventually she's like, he's been good.
True.
Yeah.
It builds up. My thing is, I'll be like, I don't even want to have sex. I just want to like feel your body. Let's just cuddle for a while naked, and
then you go, ooh, what's that?
Ooh.
Skin to skin.
Yeah,
I'm a big skin to skin.
Skin to skin, and then naturally you're like,
yeah,
it's already rubbing against you anyway.
A large part of my dubious tactics is skin to skin.
Let's just kiss. I just want to kiss you so bad.
Yeah, can I just like nestle my face on your face? That's all I want to do.
But I think the rules don't apply to wives. Like your wife can be just like blacked out drunk, and it's like any judge would be like, "Take what's yours, sir. It's your property, sir."
I think they made some progress on that during the Me Too movement. I think there was a lot of like
not for wives, just for students.
I think,
dude, if your wife's drunk,
students.
That's the universe. That's just the universe.
I've
bro.
been seeing a healthy number of like, "Am I the asshole?" on Reddit, where it's like, I accuse my husband of sexual assault because he took me when I was blacked out or something.
But
like that.
usually the woman comes home hammered and is like, "I'm feeling horny." And it's like, you're not gonna be like, "Get off me, you drunk bitch." You're gonna be like, "All right, I'll have sex."
Stop sucking my dick.
Fine, I guess I'll have sex with you right now.
Yeah.
While your inhibitions are lowered and I can touch your butthole and stuff. But yeah, if she's like passed out, don't be a pig.
Sure.
You can,
Let her rest, man. She had a long day.
get a long day, let her rest, and then guilt her in the morning and be like, "We're supposed to have sex."
Kinda left me
yesterday.
hanging last night."
Someone was too drunk. It is, dude, I don't like when women are drunk, to be honest.
No, not at all. You don't like their behavior.
I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. My grandfather was right. He told me when I was a young man, he says, nothing worse than a drunk woman. I tend to agree. It's a fucking liability. They're a hazard.
Yeah.
A drunk woman is genuinely a hazard.
They're
Drunk
out of
man,
control. They already have to be monitored at all times. Like I feel like most women should be walking around wearing a helmet at all times.
Women helmets would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sick.
Women helmets, just general padding.
Dude,
they step on. Ow!
They bump their heads so much.
Ow! Yeah, true. They get hurt. Women
They get hurt.
all
Yeah, they're
the time.
constantly bumping their
You have to
heads.
stop them from walking off the cliffs and shit.
You're like building structures around them as they walk through life.
Nothing worse, dude.
You're like Mr. Magoo, like floating around trying to keep Mr. Magoo safe.
I have such a low tolerance. It's something I'm working on. I have such a low tolerance for the ouchies. Like if my wife like bumps her knee and it's like, "Oh," I'm sitting there like, "You're fine. You're all right. Get up. Come on. You're fine." I don't know why it makes me so mad. I'm like, that's not that bad.
Yeah, why don't you try paying attention to where you're going sometime? It's ridiculous.
You know what really sets me off is if I banging into something really loud, like I'll hit my head on like a ceiling fan or something, and
Never had that problem.
I have some low ceiling fans. That was a bad example, but I'll bonk, right? And then I get a really sick feeling in my stomach because I know she's going to, without coming to me, she's going to go, "Are you okay?" And that makes me madder than anything else in my marriage. And so now the joke around the house is if I stub my toe or something, everyone takes a deep breath and goes, "I'm fucking fine." It's the worst. Are you okay? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
My shit is throbbing right now.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I know.
Although to be fair,
It
Butterly,
pisses me the fuck off, dude.
almost anything that is like low enough for Butterly to hit his head on, he will make contact with that at some point.
Yeah.
Dude,
you,
I have very poor vision, an enormous head, and slightly above average height, dude. It's a recipe for disaster.
yeah, it does suck. Stubbing your toe. Oh, you okay?
Fuck off.
Shut the fuck up.
Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
My wife's a big, "Let me see it. Let me see it."
yeah.
I'm like, no, let me. I didn't. No, fucking don't touch me. Get off me. Let me just see it. I gotta see it. I'm like, no. And without fail, she'll tweak whatever it is, and I'm like, that fucking hurt. Why did you do that?
Yeah, it's not a dial. Get off of it.
It doesn't need peroxide. Stop.
Chaps my ass. They need ice. They don't need fucking ice.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever used Neosporin before my wife started healing me.
I will say it is miraculous what it does to a cut. You put Neosporin, it's gone.
It's
magical.
magical.
It's gone the next day.
Yeah.
Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco-free. Lucy isn't like every other nicotine pouch company that's owned by Big Tobacco. They're like the mom and pop shop of pouches. Have you ever heard about Breakers? They are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open to release extra flavor and hydration. If you know your pouches, you know that the nicotine doesn't hit immediately, and neither does the flavor. The geniuses at Lucy came up with a brilliant way to fix both those, like getting onto a railroad from like working in like Utah for a summer farming, and then you'd have all your wages for the entire season. And they'd have like homeless, they were called like the hobos or like the tramps, or they called them Yegmen back then.
Yeah.
Which was because the Chinese people, when they saw homeless guys, would call them Yek. They go, Yek man, Yek man. And they for real, you go to the Chinese people and like, can I have some food? And they're like, Yek man.
Yeah.
But they, you know, whatever. But they would like catch people who worked. Imagine working for a whole summer, having all your money from that summer, and then a guy just coming into your like train cart being like, give me your fucking dough.
I think that was
Holy
all travel. It was just like eventually
Precarious, yeah.
you were outside of anyone paying attention, and
Yeah.
you had to worry about the highwaymen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And well, the railroad guys would be in on it too, because they would team up with the bums. And the bum would be like, show me, let me in the room and I'll split it with you. And then they would take all your money and just like, you're like an immigrant farmhand. They would just kick you off the next stop and you just end up in North Dakota with no money. And you were just stuck. Back then, you were like, there was no
Start
GoFund-
walking.
There's no GoFundMe's. That's just where you lived from then on. And you had to just like pray to God that you didn't die.
So you know how, like the Chinese they go ni ga.
No, I didn't know that.
You know about that? Yeah. So they go
That's their
Their is ni ga. So I'm wondering if like that phrase came from like Chinese people just being confused about black people, and they just kept saying ni ga. What is?
That's
That could
crazy.
happen.
I didn't know that. I knew they had a word that was close.
Yeah, it's their filler word when they're like, you know, they're trying to figure out ni ga, ni ga, ni ga, and then they finally get their word.
3 times in the Genie Shack days.
Shaq Fu, baby.
I love Shaq, bro.
Yo, Shaq.
I'm happy he's getting paid. The Papa John is crazy. Him doing the Papa, I still can't get over that. Papa John said the N-word. Next thing I know, Shaq just has like $1 million.
He summoned him.
That's crazy.
Shaq Genie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the subway choking guy? What do you think of that case? The subway choking guy got
I don't know the exact details. So what was he just? So I saw the Black Lives Matter guy being like, he was that clip. I will say it's very sad, but he was like, they're gonna choke us for being loud. And I was like,
yeah.
not the best verbiage, brother.
I mean,
Bold words as the movie theater industry dies around us.
yeah, we need to do something about it.
That was kind of crazy. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Politely turning and that's not working.
Yeah, dude. But I don't know. What was the details? Was he threatening somebody? Was he like?
I think he got on the train. He said, "I'm ready to." Yeah, everyone's been on the public transportation with a guy that says, "I'm ready to die today," and then he was. I think he made the threats to everybody. He identified himself as an immediate threat.
Damn.
And then the Giga Chad jumped on his back and
Choked him out.
held him. I don't know if he ever actually choked him out. I think he just held him there for a long time.
What?
And the struggle sort of.
It's like a white belt fucking spazzed.
Yeah.
Hold on. So the guy died in a wrestling match?
I mean, right after it. Well, you know that.
From what, though? I don't understand. Like,
Embarrassment from getting choked by a white guy.
I don't think he got
Well,
choked.
depending on who you ask on Twitter, it was either a combination of like drugs and hard living, or it was, the guy strangle holding him for 6 minutes.
Dude,
So he was strangleholding.
Yeah.
He had the rear naked choke, not fully sunk.
Dude, here's my
Yeah.
thing. If you're going to go nuts on the subway, you got to be wrestle ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. He didn't shoot the guy. He wrestled him.
Right.
So it's like,
Yeah.
that is not great, but it's also like, dude, here's my thing. If there's a homeless white guy who's being a dickhead on the subway and someone wrestled him and he died, I wouldn't even blink. I'd be like, all right, fucking later, dude.
Yeah. Some of them go that way.
You weren't wrestle ready. Some of them do
Well,
go that way.
Did you see the detail that when I guess the cops or the EMTs got there, he was still alive, but they didn't want to do CPR because he was yucky.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, the EMTs showed up and got the ick, and they were kind of just like, it would just,
hang out here.
Let's just bang on his chest a little bit.
My thing is,
wake
all
up,
right.
come on, man, wake up, come on, it's okay, you're okay, you're okay.
Yeah, he was
Come
already
on.
gone. He's already gone.
Yeah,
Like there's a small percentage of the black community that if they lose a fight to a white person, they die.
it's over.
Yeah, they just can't
disappear
live
like
anymore.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it's just they disintegrate and like blow into the.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really see. For me, it's like, I don't know, man. He was popping off.
Yeah,
He was popping off, and he got
he
wrestled.
played the game.
He played the game. He got
It's
wrestled.
a dangerous game.
And I mean, if he was like fucking physically choking the guy out, I don't know. Here's the thing: if a guy's going on like threatening women, like was he just? What was the threat? That's a detail.
I think it was like I need resources and I'm ready to kill and die for them. Essentially, I'm paraphrasing.
I need
Yeah.
fresh water and food,
Yeah,
bitches.
it was like I'm starving and I need money and I'll do anything for it and I'm ready to die and I'm ready to kill or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was. That was
Yeah.
his terms.
Yeah.
He was playing a game of life and death.
That's rock paper scissors shoot.
Yeah.
Throw your hand.
It is so funny for a guy to be like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna fucking choke this guy out. But he might have been getting in people's faces. My thing is like, say he did swing and like punch a lady in the face. If it was building up to that, it's
Yeah.
like-
I
I
mean,
mean,
but-
there was an old Asian lady that was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
An old Asian lady got clocked.
Yeah.
You're saying he was stopping Asian hate and he's a hero.
He might have been, I
got
don't
you.
know.
Yeah.
yeah, it is funny too to think that like if you have some sort of martial arts training, there is something in the back of your mind where you constantly want to use it for good.
Obviously.
but then you're also like judging the situation where you're like you see somebody aggressing, you're like okay, but not that guy. He's big. And then like he
Yeah, it's not
finally,
even worth it.
Yeah, he finally met like the situation and the guy he'd be willing to fight, like sneak up on behind, and it all came. Like that's like,
Yeah,
what are the odds?
I think it's a problem, but it's like to build that into like a social injustice. I'm like, nah, man, that's a fucking crazy homeless guy who got wrestled
Yeah,
on the train. He died. So that's not like a systemic. I mean, again, the guy.
I think that's where the public's going to go with it too.
Yeah, I don't think, and nobody really. The guy got off. He got
yeah,
acquitted.
Your Honor, I'd like to plead fuck around and find out. He fucked around.
Yeah, he did. he fucked around,
and he found out.
and those were his terms.
Yeah.
I am willing to die.
You know what's
over
going to be crazy
resources.
though is that he's going to get a like influencer boxing offer.
You think so?
He's going to get like $10 million to box like a
Jake
canceled like kick streamer,
You think so?
like PewDiePie or something.
I'm here for it.
Well, they're. I saw a post recently that was like their shooters, and it was Kyle Rittenhouse, and they're like our shooters, and it was like ripped insurance guy.
Luigi. That's the most suspicious. Like, there's no way there's a 30-year-old guy named Luigi.
Yeah. Well,
That's so sus.
true. That is kind of weird. I did see a lot of the Italians should be ashamed of themselves. I saw a lot of my Italian compatriots being like, "We're back, baby." It's like, don't. That's
We up.
That's disgusting. don't put that on a pedestal.
You don't think there's not a
No.
part of you that's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's cool, but it's like I don't know. I don't know anything about that guy, the CEO of a healthcare. Like insurance companies are fucking brutal, but I don't know enough about that guy to be like,
I think he was